And they have the little AOA Studios pressed in there. Now, this is my other trick that I use. I know that some, they will get it and they will pat on the back of their hand. That's fine. I don't. And speaking of the back of your hand, I even picked up one of these, and I'm going to post everything I have in a picture. You might wonder what this is, but you can put it on here and you can mix like your well, I have a liquid blush, so you can put like your foundation or whatever and mix it on your hand. I actually have a little palette that I mix mine on, but I thought I like this. It goes on your hand, so I like that. Not that I'm going to be using that today, but I just bought it because I like that. I thought that's good to have, so that's what I'm using. Anyway, okay, now with these, I'm going to spritz them both. And I'm just going to press them together. And I am going to get some on here. And I have seen where they rub. They're rubbing in there a lot. I don't do that because some of the powder that you're using gets rubbed off. But what I can tell you that I do is, whoops, okay, almost fell off. There's nothing on there. Is I will press this together. I will press it together, and as you can see, some is coming on here. So the excess that you would be dabbing off, instead of dabbing it and just blowing it away or whatever, I just put it on here. And then I just continue my makeup. Of course, this is a different kind of makeup, so I don't know how this is going to work from my usual thing. But I can see it's already, the shine is going away. And again, I'm just pressing it in there. I'm just patting this in. I'm not rubbing or anything. I'm just patting it all in. This is where I get a lot of my makeup in my hair. Okay, so I think I need a little bit more right there. Okay, so far I don't really see it just starting off settling in anything. So far so good. Of course, we're just starting off. So next I am going to tell you my other little secret, which I like to start off doing before I do any blush bronzer. This is medical tape. I know some people, they use Scotch tape or makeup tape or can't think, there's another tape they use. I can't think of what it is right now, the name of it. But the makeup tape, just about every makeup tape that I have had, I can't get it to stick very well on my eyes. But anyway, once I cut it, I will cut it again in half. And I have just cut it a little too thin there. It'll be okay. Once I do that, I'm going to put it right on the edge of my eye. From about right here to, it doesn't have to be right at the very end, but pretty close to it to make that line. Now I do have a tool that you can put, and it'll be nice and flat to put right there to make the line, but you're gonna have to hold it there the whole time, and I don't wanna hold it there the whole time, so I am just putting this tape there. And I have noticed that this tape, I really like it because it stays on pretty good, and it stays on pretty good. Maybe just a little parts will come off because I'm using my brush. And let me see, is that pretty even? So if you think that you got it just about even, then you're good to go. You can start. I'm putting this here before I do anything else, but I did notice that afterwards, it does take off a little bit of your makeup, which I noticed with makeup tape too. And so then you've got to cover that up, which is pretty good in a way, because in case you make a little no-no with your eyeliner, that'll take care of it all at the same time. Now, I like to use a lot of pinks and burgundies. My main thing is burgundies. I like burgundies. So I got this one that, well, they didn't have burgundies. They had other colors that are really loud for me. And it's not something that most people see me wearing, so I didn't buy those. And so the other ones that they did have was this. And this has some purple and pink, which my favorite color is pink. So we're gonna see what we can do with this and how it's gonna come out. I don't know. So let's see. So the first thing I'm going to do is start working on my eyeliner. And I won't do this bottom part just yet, not until I finish my eyeliner. And the reason why is, like I said, when I take the tape off, some of the makeup comes off. And this way, when I do it, I will put on the blush and the blush and the bronzer to cover up some of my mistake, so that the colors won't be too far off. Or at least it usually works. I don't know how it's gonna work using this makeup. So we're about to find out. So first of all, I'm going to use this brush, which I cannot tell you the number, but you can see, which is right there. At least the head of it, so you can see the head. This is what I use. And I use this to do the top, my brow, and the inner core, which I don't remember if I sprayed it. So I'm gonna spray that right now. And I'm going to be using this very light pink right here. So let's see how that works. And there again, I just pat. I do not swipe it around. If I do it really, really gentle. Otherwise, I am just dabbing everything on. And it's very light. It's not too bad. Got a little bit of color. I like it. Let's keep going here. And I'm putting it right here on the brow bone. You see me, I'm putting it just slightly below it, and it is a reason. It's going to help in case when I go to put the powder, some eyeshadow there in my crease, in case it is too dark, it'll be fine. That is going to help lighten it up. Okay, next I'm going to go for my base color, what I call my base color. And again, I'm going to go ahead and spritz my other brushes that I'm going to use on my eyes. Don't know if that was 2 or 3 pumps. So this is the first brush that I'm using, and there again, I can't really tell you the number because it is pretty doggone worn off. So next, I am going to use this second color that's right here. And just seeing it, some of it, I think it's because of the glitter, some of it does wipe, but there again, I am just tapping it. Now this one I'm going to put on my lid, and where this bone is, you're gonna go just a little bit above the bone. And if you have hooded eyes, this is going to help so that you will see some of that color. And again, I am just tapping. I don't go rubbing in there, I'm just tapping because you can still get color. And I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just bouncing it off my lid like this. Like I said, just a little bit above that bone right here. I'm gonna put this a little bit above the bone. And another thing about having this tape is, which you probably already know if you use makeup tape, is you can make your mess over here and it's not gonna make a mess on the rest of your face, so that's good. I think this color is very soft, but does look nice. So this would be a nice, good light color when you want a more natural look, I guess, for that day. It's I think a little too light for what I usually like to wear. But I do every now and then wear very light, pale colors. Usually I don't. I wear a little darker colors. but once in a while I do. Okay, so now I am going to get this third color and put it in my crease, and this is the brush I'm going to be using. Okay, now with this one, it's going to be a little different. I am tapping this in, so it is getting color on, but instead of just tapping the middle, my crease right there, I'm going to actually just slide it. Now usually I do two colors on my crease, one that's a little lighter than the other one, but since this one just has this, I'm going to just use this one, and I'm going to just put it there. I'm going to add a little bit more to it so that it does do a little bit more color. Okay, next I am going to use this one, and I use this right here, and I'm just going to blend it, and I am just doing little circles. I'm just going to do little circles all the way from right here all the way to the end. And I remember being told that when you think you've blended enough, blend more. So I remember that, and I just continue doing it. That doesn't mean you blend forever. It's just you're going to blend a little bit more than you would. So when you think you're going to stop, yeah, that's good, go back and do it again. Like when I'm looking here, I see right here, I need to add a little bit more. But this side I think is okay, except for right here. So I think both sides need to have a little bit more color. And so I'm going to add it right here. And then I'm going to add it right there. And put a little bit, might as well just put a little bit more on this end, because like I mentioned, I like about half of the eye. This outer part tends to be a little bit darker, and this part I have a little bit lighter, just to kind of make like a, I guess like a fading look. Now, because I know that I'm blending this, I'm going to use my base eyeshadow one more time, because I only have 4 colors in this one. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to this second eyeshadow and dab it. And now I'm going to go right above that one more time, just like this. So in case when I was blending, I erased the line, and then I'm going to put it right on my lid again, in case it went a little too far down. You're just trying to make yourself a little bit more gorgeous than you already were. Now, I'm going to take this one more time and put it right here, corner of my eye. And this pretty one, I guess let's go ahead and try putting it right here in the corner. Let's see. Just a little sparkle right there. Doesn't hold too much color there. Whoops. I'll clean that up in a minute. Just a little bit of sparkle is all it puts. It really doesn't, the glitter is falling off. And I'm afraid it's going to fall right into my eye. Okay, so that is how the eyeshadow looks. So now I'm going to do the eyeliner, and I couldn't find a felt eyeliner. So I found this liquid one, and it says Amuse on it. Supposedly it is waterproof and smudge proof. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Tried to get everything that was waterproof and smudge proof. There was one I almost got, and it looked like a feather, like you would have in one of those a long time ago, our founding fathers wrote with feather pens. Looked like that, but it wasn't waterproof. Wow, this one's okay. This is the brush for this. Okay, and now I'm just going to take it from the corner, hopefully. Okay, it does not. Huh. Nothing is coming out. It is dry as can be. It is dry. It is not doing anything. Nothing, 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 nothing. It is dry. And it is brand new. I just opened it up. Let me see if... Nothing. Let me see if I put a little bit of this inside, if it'll do anything. But because I'm gonna add this to it, I don't think this is gonna be waterproof or smudge proof or anything, but just so you can kind of have an idea about the color. So I'm just gonna see about adding, okay, just put in 1 drop. Let's see how that goes. Just because I don't know how this is gonna do. Ah, I see a little color now. Okay, but there again, I can't, because of that, I cannot say that this is waterproof or crease proof or smudge proof or anything, because it was dry. And I just opened everything. Everything was like wrapped really well. Let me see. I can tell you right now, I am not liking this at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. It gave very little color. Okay, I did buy another pencil, but this is not the pencil I would use for my lid. I got this one, and it has a cute little sharpener. So you're gonna pop your pencil in there and sharpen it right there. So let me see how this is gonna look with this. I usually have a hard time doing pencils on my lid. Yeah, this is very light. But it is doing more than this. Okay, so I'm going to write a little bit onto the paper, which is fine. The paper's there, so you can make a mistake. I'm going to use this pencil on here because this was a no-no. I do not like this. And I like felt pens. I like to use the felt ones. MAC has a liquid liner that is wonderful. I love it. I love, 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 love it. That sucker is not going anywhere once you put it on. Once you put it on, it is there until you decide to take it off. And even then, you got to work to get it off. So you have to use eye removal makeup for it. Okay, this is lighter than what I would like. Okay, now, oh, and there's something else. I bought this. I don't know if you all have any of these in your purse. I have one that's like this, but this same shape, but flat. I keep in my purse because it is good for little touch-ups for your sweating. So I just wanted to tell you about that. Or you could use to pull down your lid. And I'm going to show you another secret. So to get your eyeliner on your waterline to last almost all day, this secret is what you need. So you are going to, and I have been doing it for years, and I can tell you it lasts all day. So you're going to get a tissue, just the corner of the tissues, most of it is all you're going to need. You're going to pull down your lid like so. You're going to get it, and you're going to dab your waterline just like this, all the way down to the corner, wherever you're going to put it. Just dab it, and then get your pencil. I don't know how this one is going to be, if it's going to take the color or not. You are going to drag it in there. Look at how pretty that looks. And that will stay there. Well, I don't know about this one, but my eyeliner will stay there all day until the evening when I go to take it off, and I have to actually take it off. So you're just going to gently pull it down. Again, you're just going to dry your waterline, or whatever color eyeliner you want in here, whether it's the white one or black one or blue or whatever you want to put in here. Mine tends to usually be black. I will put it in here, and it will stay there all day. Okay, so now I'm going to remove the tape. Okay, and you can see just a little bit of the color has gone. That's okay. Now you're going to get your concealer again, and you're just going to fill in your concealer. And I will put, because whether you're using your finger or a sponge or whatever you're using under here, I put a little bit more under here, just like that, to kind of cover in any that might have gone. And depending on how it looks, sometimes you got to go back and put a little bigger foundation on there. And I mean just a little bit. Oh, and I got to fix that little part that I accidentally scratched off with the glitter. You still see a big glitter, so let me fix that. Well, there's still going to be a little glitter there. Whoops. Too much concealer there. I just blend it in and use the product on other things. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to use this bronzer powder. I can get it open. And this is lightweight, and it says it has a matte finish. So I'm going to get my brush, which I don't know which brush you use, but when I bought this at MAC, this one brush, I tried it, I used to do it, but I don't do it anymore. You can use 3 ways. One side for the bronzer, the other side for the blush, and this one for your powder, regular powder. But I don't. And you're going to put this, your bronzer, right above here. This little spot right here, or this little thing is for your ear. Put it right above there, and right up to the end of your eye, okay? So you're just going to put it right here. This one I do kind of rub in, but still just tap. Kind of give it a little color and tap. Rub and tap is all I do. And I go just a little bit higher, just a little bit, not much, because the blush is going to go there along with my highlighter. Because this one is, it's not bad. Kind of like the color. It's okay. Okay, I did accidentally go a little too far on that one. Just not paying attention. So I will cover that up right there. It's just a little piece right there. Well, I'm not even going to close that because I'm going to come back to it. Okay, next I'm going to get the highlighter, and this is perfect pressed highlighter. If I can open it. Looks nice and pretty. And I'm going to use this brush. And I'm just going to tap it in there. And I'm going to put it just right above, so it's sitting right up here. Okay? So I'm just going just like this from the middle of my eye all the way up. And you may have to look straight, but I happen to know where it always is, so I just do it. If you look straight, you can find it's right here, which I already know, so, and you will know too. Next, you're gonna put it right here in between your eyes. Now I have seen some that go straight down. I don't do that because I just don't like it that way. I'm trying to get the attention for them to look at me in my eyes. So I put it right here, right in between the eyes. And then I put it right here on my Cupid's bow. And right on the bottom. So I'm getting them to look right here. Now one more place I'm going to put this is right here underneath, and not all the way. I'm just going to put just a little bit right here underneath my bronzer. Okay, and again, I'm not closing that either. Now I'm going to use the blush, and this one is called Hue Days Liquid Blush. So I'm about to find out about this one. I don't do very well with liquid blushes, but this is the only one that she led me to, so let's see how it goes. And this one, when it comes to the blush, you are going to put it right to the middle of your eye. I am putting it right here because we are about to blend it. And it is like, I'm trying to squeeze just a little bit. Let me get some of that. Because I just don't know how dark it's going to be. I don't want a lot to come out. I'm trying to squeeze some of this out. Okay. And now I am going to spritz this one. I don't remember. I think I spritz all the blush already. All the brushes. Just going to get what's left on here onto my brush. And now I'm just going to blend this on in. So let's see how we do. Oh wow, that looks like a massacre. Look at that. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, and I'm going to bring it up is what I would normally do. And this is the best color I found for myself there, or I thought, because they were way too pink. Oh my gosh, look at that. Looks like I got hurt. We'll see if we can fix this. It was like a light pink, almost like this color, or it was very orangey. Oh my gosh. My husband were to see me right now, he would think I got hurt. But we're just playing around with it anyway. I don't know if we can fix this, but we are going to try. We're going to see what we can do. But because I have like a disaster over here, I'm going to put just a little bit on my brush, if it'll come right there, to kind of finish out the color. Wow, this is like major car crash, and I accidentally got some right here. We're going to have to see how we can fix that. And when it's summertime, I'm afraid to do this. I put just a little bit on my nose. So you're kind of going to do this number. And you can even connect it like this if you want, which I got enough product to do. So, wow, this is just so bad. Oh my gosh, this is just horrible. This is just horrible. I'm gonna have to see what we can do to fix this out because it looks like, oh my gosh, I hurt myself. So let's see. Okay. I'm thinking not even regular powder is going to fix this mess. But let me give that a shot. And if not, my next idea will be to maybe try to put some foundation on. But let's see what happens. I mean, hey, we're just trying on this makeup, right? We're just finding out. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, now I kind of look like a little bit of, I'm afraid to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.